Oh, wow. Isn't it amazing how time can run away with one? I have been up since about 4 o'clock though, so understandable. I got involved with some of the other things that I do, little mini projects. Anyway, that's beside the point. We're here today now for the daily LENORMAND card spread reading, and I have got them ready. And what it is needing from you is to bring forward your connection with spirit. Ask them to be with you as you actually listen and watch what is the cards for today, and we'll see what it brings forward for the energies that you're going to potentially have through the day-to-day. I'll switch over to the cards in a sec. I've just got to double check. Yes, it is going to the Body Soul app, and it is going to definitely, I think, the YouTube, the Ros Boundy Facebook page, and the My Time TV and the card reading group. So hopefully all of those are there, being seen. And good morning, Michaela. Oh, I can see you there. Don't know what that flash was. Something happened here. Probably power. Yes, there's looking like. Good morning, Kerry Ann. Lovely to have you here too. And I think, yeah, it's cloudy and very overcast looking. It could have been a flash of lightning somewhere. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a stormy day here, when yesterday was perfect weather almost. And you've got good morning there, Michaela. Now you on two different pages, flipped over. Here we are from Sarah. A wonderful good morning from Sarah. And I can see that Kim is actually traveling. She's heading to work, and I'm just going to turn. I didn't remember to do the airplane mode for the phone, so sorry about that. Just doing that now. So there was a couple of emojis from Kim as she's traveling to work. And we have Nat here this morning as well. Happy Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. So that means that I've also got the intuitive chat, the Friday's intuitive chat, or whatever Leanne and I call it, for tonight. So lovely. I like being on the live streaming. It's good fun. And interacting with Leanne too, because we have fun. Here we go to the cards. I've got them up now. Oh, that's a bit high, isn't it? So what we're going to do is read the owl card first. So start to tune in. And we've got Michelle here as well too. Wonderful to have you here. Good morning, Dave, who is over there, I know, in the line of evening to you, Dave. It's wonderful to see you here. It's freezing out there, Pacific time. That's right. I knew it was one of the US time zones. Working on new music for Body Soul, as always. I just love your music. I haven't had a chance to play through all of them yet, but certainly beautiful pieces. So thank you for your talents there, Dave. And here we have our card. I'm just putting on screens, trying to focus. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment, the greatest wealth. Faithfulness, the best relationship. So, yeah, the webcam doesn't quite hold it in focus constantly, which is a bit annoying. But it's a gorgeous card of the two owls sitting there on the branch. So wonderful to have their energy with us all the time. Well, I do, because I've got my little owl, which side there, just in my view in the little webcam visual. So, and then we've got the deck that comes, the deck that is created by Leanne Winston and Deb Gilmore, the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. So that's absolutely lovely having that. And this is the card that is relevant for that one. From that deck, we've got the Mirror, card 39. So the mirror actually is holding the energy of what surrounds you. So an energy surrounds you. It's not yours to absorb, reflect it back. So it's for those instances that maybe you know that what you're not experiencing is meant for you, that it's something that you can actually hold that mirror up and bounce it back. I think that's a fairly strong, that's a tip as well from some of the Wiccan world as well, is having that mirror to reflect back what you don't need to be sent your way, so to speak. that's only just my vague recollection of what the Wiccan does, because I'm not completely au fait with that world or following. I understand each and every one of us has our belief systems, and I honour that. We have the right for our own beliefs. So Andy is tell the Russians to stop. Be good if it was that easy, wouldn't it? Some of life experiences are out of our control in a direct way, but we can certainly put our energy towards what we would like as our intention in the world. We need to start from our own heart space first and then work it out. So it can be a slow process. So connect with what you need to be your message out to the world around world events, as well as what is closer to home. And Rosie, good morning to you. Lovely to have you here. Oh, I love that inclusion of the little owl. I just noticed it as I clicked it away. And the four-leaf clover. Oh, you're picking some wonderful ones there. Thank you. And Dorena, no, you haven't missed too much. I've only just started really purely because I was a little late. I think I started at about 4 minutes later than usual. So, and I'm definitely looking forward to Dave's creations on Body Soul app. That'll certainly lift the spirits and bring in some wonderful energies too. So what we're starting with is the card spread in the 5 format as usual, and we've got the snake in the home space. We've got the older gentleman, older man in the workspace. We've got the stork in unexpected energies there popping in. And we'll have the park is showing its beautiful space and place on what looks like a dull day. But anyway, it's there in our card spread today, and it is in that your role. So that part of what we need to be, putting out, I suppose. And in that outcome card, the 5th card space, the centre one, is the dog, that beautiful, faithful, lovely dog. I should do like the face on that one. It looks so cute, doesn't it? Just waiting and ready and patient. Anyway, we'll start with those because the snake is that cat. Oh, I do go from how the cards were laid down. So if you want to actually put a slightly different meaning to what the energies are, I'm just reading them in the order that they are laid in this cross spread. So the snake being the first one, and going by the card, it is the home energy that is closest to you as far as your living arrangements, I suppose, as far as the home space. Where do you feel at home? And who do you have in it? And we've got the snake in there today, though, but I'm feeling it is more that protection of what is yours. The snake is hanging from a tree. It's almost in that figure 8 infinity. So I feel like it's got a bit of an influence as far as, that 7 energy moving into the 8 of abundance and that flow of what our journey is in our home space, so that we're actually moving through, like there does tend to be trends at times in the cards even, but there's things that we start and we want to finish. So bring that sort of energy into, if you've got something that you have started and you're just about to complete it, bring it into being that final stage so that you can have that level of knowing you've done, and, that the flow continues type of thing. As the tree grows and it goes through the process of flowering, and then it sets the fruit, and then it ripens, and then we harvest, and then it's the downtime of the off season where they shed their leaves and the rest. I'm thinking this type of tree, especially being the apple, it would be the type that is the deciduous. I was trying to think of the name. It wasn't coming to me. So we're going through our process now of keeping the flow going in what is our lives, our daily lives. In the home space, it could be that you're about to harvest some fruits and really complete something, whether it's conversations with family or friends, or organising something that you're going to do together. it feels like a togetherness and coming together, feeling that nurturing and possibility of the protection. And I think that probably comes to mind because of what Andy's comment was there. And good morning, good evening, Virginia. I've just noticed your comment on the Body Soul app. And yeah, hi to me and to Dave. Freezing there as well. Oh, you've got an ice storm. Oh, it's feeling very cool here, and yet we're just on a tail end of our summer, and I feel it should be a lot warmer for us. And you're moving into ice storms. Oh, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? Oh, Misty was mentioning home energy today as well. I think I've missed her comment yet. I haven't looked fully into the Body Soul app for today because I've been up, well, different time zones, isn't it? So we're going to move that energy from the snake in the home space. I don't feel it's so much that anything to do with the snake in the grass. I think this is bringing in that level of protection for what our home space is. So, and just be wary of on the Facebook page. Yeah, there is a troll there happening now, doing their thing. What we've got in our workspace is I'm just going to open that up. I'll see if I can get rid of it. What we've got here is the older man in the workspace. So it actually does bring in a fairly high level. Well, it's probably not the right way to describe it. It's that maturity. It's the wisdom. It's more the wise. Like I've got the owl there. It's that sense of using what we have as our knowledge, bringing it in as that strength of wisdom, so that we're actually going to be bringing in that experience, that life experience type factor of what we're doing in our workspace. I won't just call it common sense, because not everybody actually does have common sense. I think it's tapping into more of what is our wisdom, what we are able to bring forward in the workspace. So certainly do, if you see situations in and around your workspace that looks like it needs to have that tapped into, certainly have, putting on a little bit more of an analytical way of dealing with any situation that's going to be in your home space. And that's interesting. I might have someone who's being a little angel in the background at mytimetv.live. So anyone that does see anything that is along that spammy nature in your feed, you can certainly do a right click or hold the button and do a report as spam or whatever, and do the ban and the, whatever else of the actions you're needing to do, so that you don't see them either on your feed. Right, so we're moving from that and using our discernment as well in what we are going to pass on and share with others in our workspace today. Moving up to the storks, it's lovely to see them here, because they're going to pop in and give us that wonderful opportunity for change, because storks are a little more with the energy and message of change, of rearranging things. Like you can see that stick in its mouth. I'm assuming from some of what I have read previously around this card that it is, that storks do pair up for life, and it's the male that creates the nest. So, 2 cents worth of Googling knowledge probably happening there. But feel those moments in your day where you might need to change it up, change it round, doing something like that. And it's just going to really finesse and bring that golden light out there at the right point of focus as well too. So good morning from this wonderful Facebook user that probably hasn't hit this. Let me just do that. I've just put in the comments the link to hit to give Facebook permission if you're in the group to actually have your face and the name shown. So there we go, in those moments where we might be given the opportunity to change things around, change them up a bit. Shifting down to what is actually our role, which, I mean, all of this is interconnected and combined as a reading. So we are being able to, part of that change might be to actually take step into the energy of really showing our stuff, being in public, because the garden really is an open, public, natural state to be in. As much as we do like to manipulate and create what is our landscape in garden areas at times, if we leave it to Mother Nature and, the whole natural, the perfect balance that is, we ourselves would be picking up that energy too, to actually move it into that space of being fully natural in our own self. What is natural within you that you want to bring out, that really does shine out to others, that who you are type of thing. And that's what I think is our role today, is really bringing out what is our inner self in that way of, and it's not exposure, it's just sharing and having that knowing so that others can know us too, as well as we, by that shining our light, that we can learn more of others as well, that who are around us and in our realm, in our our family or our work, that type of thing. Oh, wonderful. Good morning. Good evening, Misty. Misty Divine Love is on the Body Soul app too, and she loves the stalk. It reminds you of the herons. A big messenger for you. That's wonderful. Well, they do bring messages and certainly new pathways as far as once the, family grows as such. And that's what are we about in our life, but to just grow and learn, grow our experience and sharing with others, especially being out and about in that park, in the public, in being who we are in that realm. And Mother Nature has blown you a nice freeze across the community. It sounds like it over in your direction, which is the US, Canada, and that line of longitude, or is it latitude? Longitude's the one that's up and down, isn't it? So in that time zone. Wonderful to have you here, though. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being who you are as well, being able to be sharing what we do. And I think that's where, once we've done that in our fifth card position, that outcome one, or in this case, I like to see it just as that central pivot, but it is part of what is our outcome. And the dog really does bring in that beautiful, patient, unconditional, loving, ready to play, ready to go for a walk, that absolute, it's just that you sense the security in knowing that there are people, there are our wonderful pets, there are the connections that we do have, that we just know are there, without the having it in our face all the time, having them in our face all the time, having the boom boom of it as such, just that forever cranking, take notice of me, take notice of me, take notice of me. I'm just trying to think of the word for that. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I mean, in the Australians would know what that is, for whatever show it's called, Kath and Kim or something like that. It's so long ago, and that's actually aging me a lot, I think. We can have so much of that in our face stuff that it's really nice to see this card being that I'm already feeling that relaxing, drop the shoulders, and wow, just even patting the dog, because I do have a dog. There is two in our household. One's mine, one's the partner's, and it's just really nice to have that reassurance that they're always here with us and ready for anything. And I feel sometimes too that I'm always here and ready for anything with others, being able to help others and being in a similar, sort of sense of knowing I'm in the right space, right time, and just patiently waiting. Now, what is next? It also does come with action. We've got that lead ready to go. We've got the ball sitting there ready to go. So it's in some ways that preparedness to be flexible, to, well, being ready. We don't always know what that being ready is. It's hard to explain, isn't it, some things? So from that spread, this spread, not that, but this spread that we have here, what do you feel from the message that we are getting here? And interesting comment, I've seen that one before. Someone has obviously got an automated, you know, the automation in some respects. Sorry, I have been distracted with this one because there is so much that we can set up as automations, and that's part of what I'm learning with the soul software that I'm using. I love it. There's some things that you can really automate and other things that you think, no, you've just got to do these individually and respond individually. And just seeing flip through a comment stream that there's one that is obviously automated, I have no idea if it's a spam or if it's a troll or whatever. It doesn't matter. But there's moments of having that readiness to be flexible in how we react to things that do pop up and sort of come at us, you know, that, like I just mentioned a short moment ago about the hitting us in the face. You know, there's so much that we are being bombarded with as far as news and, you know, ways to do things new to get people's attention with marketing and so many different things that we've always got. It does feel like that, you know, the jumble of the mind. And we've got Angelita, who's new here as well. So thank you for popping in. It's lovely to see you. And this was the comment I was mentioning as far as it's from a YouTube. Now, it's total rubbish, the whole thing. So it's sometimes having that discernment and knowing what we really need to allow to continue onward into our learning and knowings, and what we can actually just brush off and discard or hold that mirror up to. So, thank you for that, Misty Divine. Love it, love it. Thank you. Beautiful emojis. So thank you, Sarah, for that. I am winding up because, yes, we should be seeing each other tonight. Well, as far as I'll be on tonight as Friday's Intuitive Chat with Leanne and Ros, or however I'm labelling it. I still call it that because it is Friday and we just pick up and go intuitively with what we're chatting about, or doing individual little card readings and card pulls. Because as you know by now, this is a general card spread reading that you're watching and on replay. For those who are on replay, hi, I forgot to welcome you earlier because I was so late. Thank you, Rena, for that. It's wonderful seeing those little emojis. So I will leave it at that. I hope you appreciate that connection that you have with your spiritual guides, that you are listening to what messages that they're bringing to you, whether it's via these cards this morning or whether it's by other signs and indications that you see through your day. And it can get down to even smelling something that really reminds you of one of your loved ones who's passed, that they're sending you a message. It's all of those little nuances of how we can be tuned in with our spiritual guidance, with that is connecting with our soul. So be open to that. Really listen more than trying to speak too sometimes. I find that really so helpful when we just shut up ourselves and listen. So thank you, Sue. You appreciate the time each morning. Oh, thank you. And is this the first time I've actually seen your comment that you've commented? Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you who do pop into these daily card spreads and listen to me rave on. I just fully appreciate each and every one of you. I hope it helps for each of you in some way, that you are growing, that you are continuing to be the best you that you can be, because that's what I desire for absolutely everyone from the heart, is to keep being the best you that you can be. So thank you, and to those who are on the Body Soul app, thank you, Virginia, Dave, and Misty Soul, Misty Divine Love. Wonderful to have each and every one of you here as well on the Facebook and the YouTube and wherever you're watching from. Just keep being the best you. And until either tonight or tomorrow morning at the same time, about 8 o'clock, namaste. Bye for now.